Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Box of Demons. So DEADSIDE is out there. It's in the wild. It's available for you to download right now. So what we're going to be looking at in this video is we're going to have a little look and see whether we can find somebody out there in the world and whether we can do a little bit of co-op, and is it possible to have any tactics at all in this game. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to some footage. Let's get our boots on the ground and let's see what we think. So I guess many of you out there may want my initial thoughts on this title before we go into an in-depth review, probably in another video, and we'll go look at some different locations. This feels like an arcade version of DAYZ, mixed in with a little bit of scum. That's how it feels to me anyway, and it would be very unfair to criticise this game for... Oh, hang on. Friendly. Don't shoot me. I'll put my knife away so you know I'm no threat. How you doing? You enjoying it? Oh, it's F6 if you weren't sure to talk. Oh, there we go. So that's how you join a squad. How you doing? You alright? Got you with all of your shotguns and pistols. Oh, it's a pity I haven't got a mic. I was going to ask him what he thinks of it. Anyway, I'm going to go for a little wander. I presume you've already got all the Gucci gear, have you? Oh, we've got another player that way. The green building there. So, as we can see that player over there, let's just see what happens if I stick with this guy. I've got a funny feeling that he's going to execute me. I don't know why. I've got no gear. I was trying to give him the old, oh, look at you, looking good with all your guns, expecting him to shoot, because if you weren't aware, death in this game comes extremely quickly. 1 or 2 shots. And one of the tactics you can use if somebody is in a building, if you can rush in quick enough and they miss on their first shot, if you get a strike on the head or the neck especially, you put them down instantly. So yes, there is quite a hardcore aspect to the actual time to kill, but as I mentioned, it still feels to me like it's a little bit arcadey, like a DayZ for people who don't want the simulation and the difficulty. What's he going to do now? I've got a feeling is he going to shoot me in the back? Oh, here we go, he's going to execute me now, isn't he? Come on, get it over and done with. Obviously, he doesn't know me, so he's not going to trust me by dropping one of his shotguns. But do you know what? As it is a 1 kill with a knife, I'm going to flank round to this side. See if we can find out where this guy is in this building. If we die, I haven't really lost anything. And it looks possibly, even though we haven't communicated between the two of us, that the shunter, is his name Sunter? Looks like he's flanking round to the left. So as we move up to this building here, I'm going to be sneaky beaky. You can't speed crouch run, if that makes sense. It's either crouch at this speed or it's run. And I would like it if we could see our hands in front of us just to give us a bit more immersion. But let's just sneak up and have a look. And if the opportunity comes, I'm going to rush in with the knife. And let's have at it, lads. Our first tactical experience here in DEADSIDE. Let's see how this goes. Just seeing if we can see through the windows. See whether there is anybody in there. Is that him crouched down? That might be in a bag of rubbish. Right, so our mate is over on the left. Do you know what? Let's just go in. Hang on, there's a couple of bodies here. I bet he's in the shed waiting for me. No. Is that a trike? Maybe that's a glimpse of some of the transport that's coming. Right, so we've got a couple of... Let's get that shotgun straight away. See what these guys have got on them. Get tooled up. I'll go above top floor of this shed then and assess the situation. what we're going to find is as well is that all the big DayZ YouTubers now, they're going to struggle to be getting all the amazing footage, like cheating and getting the spawning the mates in, dressing them up, pretending they're in firefights. They can't do it yet because they haven't got admin cam. So you'll see, that's the truth behind a lot of the DayZ videos out there. So we're tooled up now. Let's go move back over towards Sunter. It doesn't look like he's moved. Hopefully he doesn't shoot us now because we've got new clothing on. And we've got a weapon in hand, so he may be a little bit more cautious now. Let's move over and have a look. Lighting wise and graphically, I think the models are nowhere near as good as DayZ. I honestly don't think. And the audio is not as good as DayZ. Nowhere near. If the audio can be improved, it genuinely, it just feels like a much faster arcadey version of DayZ. For people who don't want to put the hours in. That's what it feels like currently anyway. Right, where is it? Oh shit, he's dead. What the hell? I did not hear a gunfight between these two, but I'll take his balaclava. I might take that camo jacket as well. I'll take his pump action shotgun. Whoa, 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 whoa! Now they are AI. They're not the smartest cookies in the tin box. Says yo, you can't even get the saying right. You know what I'm saying. But you know what? As this is a video for my subscribers who probably haven't even got this far, I am going to go and put some buckshot into somebody's top lip. Or back ahead if I can do it quickly, so it's pain free. Let's just go down and see how intelligent the AI are. And whether I take any damage and whether we can take these bastards out. So there's still one up. Is he still up? He's still up, he's still up, he's still up. Let's get a bit closer. And he's down. As I said, the AI is not the most intelligent and not the most aggressive, although a lot of people have said that they think that the AI shoots like laser beams instantly for you. And I've only ever had that when I've been running away through the woods. They just seem to be able to see you and spot you instantly. But that's kind of a little bit of an engagement there. I can't put my finger on what this game is missing. It doesn't feel quite there. I think all the elements are here for a good game. The audio for me is a big one. Games like Sandstorm and all the squad games and things like that, the audio is crucial for a game like this. Even DayZ, the audio in DayZ is really fantastic. I think it just needs more punch and more aggressiveness. But for an early Kickstarter, a game, well, it's not really a Kickstarter, it's an alpha game that's literally just come out. I think the prospects here are going to be really, really good for an alternative for people for DayZ. So what we'll do now in the video is you can see these red flags and the icon down at the bottom right. So we're now in the safe space. He said safe space. We're in the safe zone. So this is like traders. If you've played DayZ, we can come here to trade money, weapons, clothing, food, you name it. And eventually, of course, we know there will be vehicles coming. Think of this, again, it's basically DayZ. It is 100% DayZ. There's not really any features in here or that have been announced that really make it stand out, barring the mission system. But the missions are just go to this area, shoot, kill the enemy, and get the boxes of loot. So it's not vastly different, if that makes sense. So let's just head down here and see if there's anybody else in the safe space. Maybe they're sucking some warm nipples and drinking some warm milk and cookies. We shall see when we get down here. Maybe there's some fluffy pillows and tissues and Labrador puppies. So here we are. I'm just going to take the dot off. And for those of you who thought that the entire map was going to be opened up on release, it's exactly the same as the testing phase, so it's not very big at all. So let's just come in here and have a look. I'm getting a little bit of lag. Oh, look at this lad. He couldn't take it. He was expecting a deep, immersive experience. It blew his mind. Right, so they've got a couple of lads in here. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Good, good.
Do you know if... No, you can't buy more than 3 there, can you?
So as you probably already know, there are 2 huts as we come down into this safe space. Safe location, safe... whatever it is, you know what I'm on about. The safe zone. There we go, we got there in the end. And you can put items into these storage lockers, and they are permanent. And nobody can steal your items from these locker storage areas. So you can come to any of them, just literally drop the items in that you want to sell, and nobody else will be able to get them. You can leave your money in here, leave the keys, leave weapons, tools, anything you want. And you can just come back and retrieve them. So this trader here will only buy new items, and the way we do that is we go back into our storage, and it'll give us $504. So we just right click, and there, the money has already gone straight into the storage. It's not on our person, that's in our storage. So if we wanted to go to, say, the other safe zone in case they had different items, we would need to take that money out of the storage, take it on our person, and head on over. But as you can see, all the clothing in there and everything else is really rather expensive. And as we come to the other trader down here, I think this will be tools, food, and water. So as we just come up here, our locker, again, is automatically brought up, and we can buy things in here, as you can see. $500 for a can of corned beef. €350 for a can of Coke. What's this, the end of the bloody world? And we've got tools, axes, and things like that. And we will look at crafting, I think, in another video, as I'm... The thing about DayZ is when you start to chop a tree down, it feels solid, like a tush, and it actually hits the tree. In this game, the axe goes straight through, and you just get an icon for logs on the floor. But early access and all that good stuff, I know. What does this remind you of? Every survival game going. Except in Escape from Tarkov, you would actually pull the top of the can off, but we're not in Tarkov, we're in an early access game. So, yes, this is DEADSIDE, and it has been announced the price. Was it £20 or something? Was it £20? Is it worth it, you're going to ask me? Well, if you're looking for a DayZ arcadey, faster paced game that's more chances of finding the PvP and you're prepared to die a lot more quickly, then yes, it's probably worth it. But remember, this is very early access. A lot of these features and things are missing. Audio is terrible, AI is not the best. But this is the game. In future videos we'll be looking at locations, we'll be looking at different aspects to crafting and all the weapons and things like that. So if you want some more, thumbs up, like, subscribe, and get my teeth back in. I'll see you in another video coming real soon. Bye bye.